Thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning into another episode of Shoot the Ish. And today, tonight I should say, tonight I gotta talk about it. I try to let it settle for like at least a week or so. No, it's just only been like a week now. You already know the topic is definitely the Deion Sanders move to Colorado and leaving Jackson State, a HBCU, historically black university. Now, to be honest, when I first heard it, I was like, "Oh, here we go, here he go. He leaving already a black college." But then the more I thought about it, the more I've been looking at different things, and I was like, you know what? It's almost like it's a catch-22 situation. I agree with it, but then I don't agree with it. But again, that's why I do a podcast. I like to give my different point of views in reference to it. So I guess I could start with how I actually felt when I heard it. All right, so obviously you hear Deion go, and one thing we got to know, that's Prime. We got to understand who Prime is. Like, he braggadocious, and I like that. He's real competitive, but that's who he is. Primetime, I always said, one of the best salesmen ever. So one of the things that I realized when he came to the historically black college, Jackson State, he was there for 3 years. Within those 3 years, the first year, he damn near was 2 games away from winning the SWAC championship. Second year, he wins the SWAC championship. Third year, final year, he basically goes undefeated and wins the SWAC championship, right? While he was going there, you see interviews on ESPN and things of that sort. He was talking about, promote black athletes. Why shouldn't the HBCU colleges get the same recognition as the PAC or the big white colleges? Basically, that's what we're gonna say. Let's just do it in different terms. The black colleges compared to the white colleges, right? So he was promoting it. He was like, God, this is my blessing. God brought me here to bring light to the HBCUs. We just as good and everything of that sort. So he was preaching it, talking about the good things about it. He talked about why the athletes, we should be able to recruit our own. And one thing is, he did bring the recruits. He brought talent to Jackson State. People came because of him. And you'll say, but damn, Deion, you went to the white university. Man, was all that you said, you convinced our kids to come here, and then you turn around and leave. But there's more, right? So when you actually while trying to do this podcast, I was like basically just strolling the web, reading the articles, listening to ESPN and stuff like that. And one of the things that I saw was like, did you know that while Deion was down at the HBCU college, Jackson State, he was getting paid $300. So obviously, a lot of people say, yeah, he wasn't down there for money. That could be true because Deion rich. He took his own money and actually donated his pay. He went down there for free, right? He went down there for free. He coached. He basically did everything great while he was there. Like I said, he got the championships, winning record, everything of that sort. Recruiting class. But what he did, he took the money that he made, which was $300,000. He helped build build some of the field. He helped pay for some of the coaches that he had. He donated $150. He donated he gave $150,000 of his money to actually, like, again, help the field and get the field right. And when you think about it, you're like, well, shit. He really helped this college. Also, when he was with the HBU, it got more recognition. A lot of the games were being even shown on ESPN. So he did that for the HBCU college. He also, when he was at Jackson State, the kids didn't have uniforms or like suits. So when they travel and things of that sort, they can look presentable. He was cool with Strahan. He asked Strahan if he could, with his friendships, could he help get suits for the kids? He did that for the HBCU college, which is Jackson State. He also helped, like I said, he took most of his money, donated it back to the college. He helped the facilities. He helped get more uniforms. He helped get better uniforms. He helped get equipment. When they couldn't travel, he helped with certain sponsorships to get something with American Airlines so they can actually travel to and from games. So when you really think about it, he did a lot for an HBCU college, which was Jackson State. He also actually helped rival teams. When he went to a team that he played, I think it was his basically the nemesis, whatever the team that he was really up against. He helped when he went to their practice facility or where they go and play. He saw that the field was bad. He helped get donations and sponsorships to help fix that, which was another HBCU black university. So when we sit and say, damn, you a sellout, da-da-da-da-da, no, think about it. What I just did was name some of the things he did. He took his money and helped. He took his money, helped build or make a university better. He took his money or he took his name to get sponsorship. He took his money, not just the money that the school gave, because he gave that shit back. Wait, I don't know what that is. But he took his money and gave that back. So when it's all said and done, I see a lot of Twitter and black Twitter where they sit and say, he a sellout. And they say some crazy stuff. Now understand, Jackson State is in Mississippi. And when you saw that, what this man did for this team or did for bringing light to the HBCU athletics, not only for his school, but it brought light. It was in the news. You heard about it. You saw people were shitting on him. But let's talk about what really happened. Now, there were things where Deion stated that his son, him, got robbed. And let's understand, Jackson State is in the most nicest place. It's not nicest areas. It's not. I think about safety. He moved his family down there. But let's just let's get rid of that. Just get rid of that concept. Let's not even talk about this, the robbing and that type of disrespect. Because they really did play him out when they decided when he was talking about he was going to leave. They played him out, not recognizing what he has done for that school and bringing the light of the HBCU athlete to the masses. But did you not know their water was contaminated? I don't see these people in the stands fighting to get that contaminated. Remember, this is the same place where Brett Favre robbed everybody. You barely even see that in the news, and you barely even see people talking about it. But they want to shit on Deion because he decided to go from a place where he helped where he brought light and brought attention came out of his pockets. And when I say his pockets, we not just talking about just what they paid him. That $300 was basically, he was down there for free. But he also came out of his very own pocket, out of his own family's pocket, to help even the athletes. But one of the problems that I did see is that the issue that I always see with the HBCU is donations, alumni. And what we've always seen is that, what do us as black people do? We do not support each other whatsoever. You already seen what Dr. Dre did. Dr. Dre donated millions of dollars. I think it was U.S. Don't get me wrong, but y'all know he donated money to a white college. We don't support HBCU colleges. We got people that come from these colleges. We got people that don't come from colleges, but will still support another college that they ain't never even went to, which was a white college. You could take that same money and bring it back and fund it into HBCU, but we don't. So you expected Deion to keep staying at this HBCU college, make records, bring more money into the area, not get paid, take money. It was a loss. It was a loss. Every year he's down there, it's an L for him, but he's building his resume. And what he did was, he was actually the first head coach at an HBCU college to get awarded a job at a Power 5 college. That's making history. And I hate to say it now, and this is something, now it's another scenario. If you want to be the best, and this is coming from his standpoint, if I'm a coach, look, I love morals, I love the stories, bringing attention. He did that. He did that. But you as a coach, you have to be a competitive person. So you did what you needed to do at the HBCU front. What else could he do? This man now was getting $300,000. Now he's getting $5 million to be the head coach at Colorado. Now, everybody say it ain't about the money. Obviously, if you're gonna give a man $300,000 and he Deion Sanders, he's like, look, I could just eat that up. But now you show this man what he's worth, or giving this man what he feels like he's worth. And now you give him an opportunity to be challenged even more. That's like going from JV to varsity. Yeah, you nice, but yeah, I'm nice, but I'm a JV coach. I'm a JV player. Imagine I'm not really being challenged. Let me go here. And if I can make records, the next thing, yeah, you in the Power 5, but then you're going to probably go to upper echelon schools. And now you could be known in history, and your legacy was I started as an HBCU coach. We got HBCU coaches that are great coaches. They could come up to the big leagues. Then we could get more coaches of color in college. Then we could get those coaches that are in those big colleges of color. Those coaches of color that went up. And now you get another coach in the NFL of color. You got to start somewhere. But people don't see that. It's almost like, I ain't get what I want now. Fuck you, Deion. Fuck you, Deion. Fuck you, Deion. Fuck you, Deion. Sorry for the cursing, but that's what it is. But the issue to me is it's the donations. Most of these colleges, the alumni come back, they support. In these big colleges, they put their money where their mouth is. They support their colleges. Our rappers, I ain't with that. They don't want to support. So what y'all think Deion was supposed to do? Now, I also believe, let's flip it. Wait. Before I flip it, no, I'm gonna go there. But before I flip it, I'd like to just tell everybody, please, I appreciate all those who continue to watch Shoot the Ish. I appreciate it. But can you please subscribe, like, and share? Please, just like, share, subscribe to the page. Definitely, I bring content. I want to constantly keep bringing content, which I'm going to keep bringing it. But definitely leave the comments, put a thumb up. Press a like, it's free. That's all I got to just say. Please definitely continue to support. But before I go to what I was about to say, and also, there was even another situation. There was another president of a HBCU college. It was in Kentucky, Simmons College. President of the HBCU college stated that when he found out Deion Sanders wanted to leave, he said, "I hope he fails."
Damn.
Really? And that's not even bad. This guy's a preacher.
Damn.
Now, it's like, why? Why would you want to work in that type of environment? Why would you want to work like that? You did all you could do to be able to do this. You promoted the HBCU. You explained. You were the face of the HBCU. But this is where I say I flip it. And the interesting thing, I use this.
Damn.
I got a scenario that I'm going to use with Kevin Hart. I think that the situation is almost like when Kevin Hart got caught cheating, right? Kevin Hart was like, "My sunshine. She's the apple of my earth. She's the earth, whatever. She's the best woman in the world. I can't be without her. She helped make me the man I am. She's the best thing." And then you get caught cheating. It's like, you said all that, and then you got caught cheating. Your word don't mean nothing. See, if he would have shut his mouth, Kevin Hart wouldn't have said all that extra shit. He got caught cheating. Right, wouldn't have been a big deal. But when he went and did all that extra, "You the apple of my life, oh my girl, oh God."
Damn.
You made yourself look stupid. So when I go to the Deion part, it kind of, I don't know, does this hurt the HBCU more than it helped it? Because it's like this, right? Deion was saying all this stuff about HBCU. Football, we should get the talent. We got the talent. We should be recruiting. We should be doing all this. We should be getting all this. HBCU, this is the best thing there is. And we going to recruit the top recruits to come to HBCU colleges. But Deion, look, who am I to say you were wrong by going here? Because I'm still 50-50 on it. See, I understand the whole plight of it. But the fact that when you stated all these great things about HBCU colleges, recruits come to us. Come to us. We got you. We gonna make things happen. You got there. And is it fair for that student to come to a location where you barely get the things that you would get if you were at a school that had the funds? So when Deion turns around and go to Colorado, he did a 16-minute YouTube clip, YouTube video where you see him walking in to the college. And when he walked into the college, he looked at the practice facility. He was like, "Damn, I got some kids that love this." He walked into the weight room. He was like,
"Damn,
I got some kids that could actually would truly appreciate an opportunity like this." He had his wife, he had his daughter, he had his son. They looking at this shit like,
damn.
And I'm like, compared to where he was at, he was able to see it. He'll have at the new university, he'll have planes to get the athletes back and forth at the facilities. And remember, at the HBCU college, he had to sometimes take money out to feed the kids. And again, this was in Jackson, Mississippi, where, remember, if you guys know, contaminated water. So it's almost like when he went to Colorado, what do you think he's going to do? Where do you think he's going to pull the recruits? He's going to bring recruits to Colorado. They won't be going to Jackson. They won't be going to HBCU. So it's kind of counterproductive. You were talking, yeah, we need to get the recruits. We want to get the recruits. So my question is, Deion, you recruiting. Are you going to tell those recruits, I know you want to come. I know you're a top prospect. But, how about you go down there? We got to help. Not when you see the contrast. Remember, Deion got robbed for his wallets, watches while he was in Jackson. He got his cars broken, his kids' cars broken. He was spending all this money. Kids didn't have this. He had to do his sponsorship. He had to bring all this. He was really running the whole athletic department for Jackson. So, do I understand? Hell yeah, I understand. I damn sure understand. But did his decision hurt the HBCU experience in a broader scheme of things? Because basically you said, nah, bruh, I can't be here. I need to go somewhere else. This shit over here was ran bad. This over here is not how I envisioned it to be. I did what I needed to do. And then sometimes I also think about it, was this just like a stepping stone in reference to like, look, I planted my seed. So my name right now, I killed the HBCU, the SWAC. Now I'm going over to a Power 5. And I'm going to try to make my name known there. Then I'm going to try to go in. So your resume is looking great. So really, in one instance, I say, yeah, you did your justice, but was it really all about you, though? Was it really all about your resume? Was it really all, because like I said in the beginning of this podcast, Deion's a great salesman. When he starts saying, God looked at me and God wanted to bring me here, and he's spread his message through me. Look, the way I see it is he has the right to do whatever he wanted to do, and at the end of the day, we do what helps our family. And like I said in the beginning of it, I understand. Makes perfect sense to me to leave, because at the end of the day, everything is still a job. And on the basis that it's still a job, you paid me $300. This place paid me $5 million. And I find it funny that people had the nerve to shit on Deion. Some of y'all will leave y'all job for $5,000 difference. So please don't tell this man to leave one place where he ain't even getting paid. And then you say, but he don't need it. And he did say, well, I'm not here for the money. Okay. He wasn't there for the money. He went there. He brought attention. He did more than anybody else did. And like they said, there are no donations. The alumni don't come. And I hate to say it again, we don't support our own. That's just what it is. Dr. Dre showed y'all that. So when it's all said and done, the Deion decision to me was a damn if you do, damn if you don't. Would I have done it? You damn right. I would have went to, especially with all I did accomplish, what else is there for me to do? But as a smart business and as a man who works, I am not staying somewhere. Forget the moral or the message behind it. I am not staying anywhere for free. Because when you do shit for free, people take advantage of you when you do shit for free. So to me, it made perfect sense. Because at this point, you did what you needed to do. You brought light. You're going somewhere else because, truthfully, what I feel you're building your resume, Deion. That's how I truly feel. Because do I think you did more harm than good? I think you probably did more harm than good for HBCU college. That's just my opinion because, again, by preaching what you preached and then you turned and left, you think those recruits want to go to – if you left, what do you think the future athletes or future high picks want to – I mean, future high prospects, you think they'll want to go to HBCU college? No, because guess what? You're bigger than – your name is big. So even this situation was big. The memory is still in people's head or still in their minds. So when it's all said and done, I don't think that was I think it did more harm than good, to be honest with you. I mean, for the experience, for the people who did it and worked while they were under you, I think it was a good experience for them. But remember, there were people that were coming to Jackson. Then you left. Guess what? They said, I ain't going to Jackson. I want to go where he going. I'm going to one of the big schools. Because even as a player, yeah, I know I said I love my people, but we already know how people sometimes do our own people. Because I'm telling you, when he decided, they didn't appreciate what he did for the state. They didn't appreciate what they did for the city. They didn't appreciate what they did for the college. Because the minute he said that he was going to make something better, that even though every last person in that stadium would have did the same damn thing, they played his ass out. Maybe all those people in the stadium could have donated $100 a piece and gave it to the college and donated to the college. Because one of the things they said, a lot of sometimes issues with the HBCU colleges, the money, everything isn't managed well. The money isn't managed that well. And again, like I'm going to keep saying, we don't donate. Alumni don't donate. So when it's all said and done, that's my take. That's how I felt. And you already know I wanted to voice my opinion. And we all know what's trending right now. Brittany Griner has been released. I was thinking about talking about that, but I want to wait because I know. Let her come back. Let us. They killing her right now, but let her come back, and they gonna talk, and it's gonna be something, and that's when I'm probably gonna come and do my podcast about that. But again, I thank you guys for tuning in to another episode, Shoot the Ish, and again, thank you. Continue to subscribe, continue to like, continue to share the content. It is much appreciated. And again, thank you. Leave your comments as well. Peace out.